Did you know that even seasoned Python developers struggle with basic scoping rules and mutable default arguments? Today, we're diving into 30 essential Python coding questions that will separate the beginners from the pros. In this video, we will cover Python coding practice test questions and answers complete guide. Master Python programming with this comprehensive practice test. This video covers a comprehensive range of Python topics including data types, decorators, memory management, and advanced list comprehensions to prepare you for any coding assessment or certification. Before we jump into the first question, make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep your coding skills sharp. What is the output of the following code? X equals 1, 2, 3, Y equals X. Y. Append, 4, print, X. Option A, 1, 2, 3. Option B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Option C, error. Option D, 1, 2, 3, 4. The correct answer is B. In Python, lists are mutable objects. When you assign Y equals X, you are not creating a copy of the list. Instead, both X and Y refer to the same object in memory. Therefore, any modification made through Y, like appending 4, will be reflected in X because they point to the exact same list instance. To create a separate copy, you would need to use Y equals X, copy, or Y equals X, single quote. This concept is fundamental to understanding how Python handles object references versus value assignments. Which of the following statements about the else clause in a for loop is true? Option A. It executes only if the loop is terminated by a break statement. Option B. It executes after every iteration of the loop. Option C. It executes only if the loop completes normally without being hit by a break. Option D. Python does not support else clauses in for loops. The correct answer is C. The else block in a Python for or while loop has a unique behavior. It executes only when the loop finishes its iteration naturally, i.e., it exhausts the sequence. If the loop is exited prematurely using a break statement, the else block is skipped. This is often used for search loops where you want to perform an action if the item was not found during the iteration. What is the behavior of mutable default arguments in Python functions? Option A. A new list dictionary is created every time the function is called. Option B. The default argument is evaluated once at the time of function definition. Option C. Python raises a syntax error if a list is used as a default argument. Option D. The argument is reset to its empty state after the function returns. The correct answer is B. One of the most common pitfalls in Python is using mutable objects, like lists or dictionaries, as default arguments. Python evaluates default arguments only once when the function is defined, not every time the function is called. This means that if you modify that default argument inside the function, those changes persist across subsequent calls. The standard best practice is to use none as the default and initialize the mutable object inside the function body. What is the result of the expression 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5? Option A, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Option B, 3. Option C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Option D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The correct answer is C. The operator is used for the union operation between two sets. Sets by definition only contain unique elements. When you perform a union of 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, 5, the resulting set includes all elements from both sets. But the duplicate 3 is only included once. The resulting output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which block in a try-except statement is always executed, regardless of whether an exception occurred or not? Option A, else. Option B, catch. Option C, finally. Option D, except. The correct answer is C. The finally block is used for cleanup actions, such as closing file streams or database connections. It is guaranteed to run whether an exception was raised in the try block or handled in the except block, even if the code returns from within a try or except block. The finally clause will still execute before the method finishes. What does the super function do in Python? Option A. It calls the constructor of the current class. Option B. It allows you to call methods of the superclass parent from a subclass. Option C. It creates a static method. Option D. It terminates the inheritance chain. The correct answer is B. The super function is a built-in function that returns a temporary object of the superclass, which then allows you to call its methods. This is most commonly used in the __init__ method of a subclass to ensure that the initialization logic of the parent class is executed, supporting multiple inheritance and the method resolution order. MRO. What keyword is used to create a generator function in Python? Option A, generate. Option B, return. Option C, yield. Option D, iter. The correct answer is C. The yield keyword transforms a standard function into a generator, unlike return, which sends a value back and terminates the function's execution. Yield produces a value and pauses the function, saving its state, local variables and instruction pointer. When the generator is iterated over again, it resumes from where it left off. This is memory efficient for handling large datasets. What is the output of Python -1? Option A, P. Option B, notip. Option C, Python. Option D, error. The correct answer is B. This is an example of string slicing. The syntax is start, stop, step. By leaving start and stop empty and providing a step of -1, Python iterates through the string backwards from the end to the beginning. Therefore, Python becomes notip. What is the benefit of using the with statement when opening a file? Option A. It makes the code run faster. Option B. It automatically closes the file even if an exception occurs. Option C. It encrypts the file data. Option D. It allows multiple users to edit the file at once. The correct answer is B. The with statement in Python is a context manager. When you use with open as f single quote, Python ensures that the file is properly closed as soon as the block of code is exited, even if an error or exception occurs within the block. This prevents file corruption and memory leaks caused by unclosed file handles. Which expression creates a list of squares for only the even numbers in the range 0 to 9? Option A. XX for x in range 10. If x%2 equals 0. Option B. XX if x%2 equals 0 for x in range 10. Option C. X*2 for x in range 10. While x%2 equals 0. Option D. XX for x in range 10. If x%2 equals 0. The correct answer is A. List comprehensions follow the syntax. Expression for item initerable if condition. In this case, XX is the expression. For x in range 10 is the loop, and if x%2 equals 0 is the filter that ensures only even numbers are processed. Option B has incorrect syntax order for a filter, and option D would create a set, not a list. How do you install a third-party library in Python using the command line? Option A. Python install library. Option B. Get library. Option C. Pip install library. Option D. npm install library. The correct answer is C. Pip is the standard package manager for Python. It allows you to install and manage additional libraries and dependencies that are not part of the Python standard library. npm is for Node.js, and Python install is not a valid command. In Python, what is a decorator? Option A. A design pattern that allows adding new functionality to an existing object without modifying its structure. Option B. A function that takes another function and extends its behavior without explicitly modifying it. Option C. A special type of class that handles UI elements. Option D. A tool for documenting code. The correct answer is B. Decorators are a powerful tool in Python that allow you to wrap another function to extend its behavior. They are commonly used for logging, access control, and timing functions. A decorator is essentially a higher-order function that returns a replacement function. The @ symbol is syntactic sugar used to apply a decorator to a function. Which of the following is an immutable data type? Option A. List. Option B. Dictionary. Option C. Set. Option D. Tuple. The correct answer is D. Tuples are immutable, meaning once they are created, their elements cannot be changed, added, or removed. Lists, dictionaries, and sets are all mutable. Immutability makes tuples faster and safer for protecting data that shouldn't change throughout the program. What does the map function return in Python 3? Option A. A list. Option B. A tuple. Option C. An iterator, map object. Option D. A dictionary. The correct answer is C. In Python 3, the map function returns a map object, which is an iterator. This is more memory efficient than Python 2, where map returned a list to get a list from a map object in Python 3. You must explicitly convert it using list map single quote dot. What keyword is used to modify a variable defined outside the current local scope but not in the global scope? Option A. Global. Option B. Non-local. Option C. Outer. Option D, extern. The correct answer is B. The non-local keyword is used in nested functions to refer to a variable in the nearest enclosing scope that is not global. If you used global, Python would look in the module-level scope. Non-local is essential when working with closures where you need to update a state maintained in an outer function. What happens if you try to access a key that doesn't exist in a dictionary using the syntax my_dict, missing underscore key? Option A, returns none. Option B, returns an empty string. Option C, raises a key error. Option D, adds the key to the dictionary automatically. The correct answer is C. Directly accessing a non-existent key with square brackets results in a key error. To avoid this, you can use the .get method, which returns none, or a default value you specify, if the key is missing, making your code more robust against missing data. How does Python primarily manage memory and reclaim unused objects? Option A, manual memory management by the programmer. Option B, reference counting and a cyclic garbage collector. Option C, it doesn't. Memory is cleared when the OS restarts. Option D, strict stack allocation only. The correct answer is B. Python uses reference counting as its primary mechanism. Every object keeps track of how many references point to it. When the count hits 0, the memory is freed. However, to handle reference cycles, where two objects point to each other, Python also employs a cyclic garbage collector that runs periodically. What is the purpose of args in a function definition? Option A, to allow a function to accept a variable number of keyword arguments. Option B, to allow a function to accept a variable number of positional arguments. Option C, to force the function to only accept integers. Option D, to signify that the function is a private method. The correct answer is B. The *args syntax allows a function to accept any number of positional arguments, which are then accessible as a tuple within the function. This is useful when you don't know beforehand how many inputs the user might provide. In Python, which of the following values is considered truthy? Option A, 0. Option B, empty list. Option C, string with a space. Option D, none. The correct answer is C. In Python, empty sequences, strings, lists, tuples, 0, 0, 0.0, and none are all evaluated as false in a Boolean context. However, a string containing even a single space is not empty, so it is evaluated as true. What is the result of 10, 3? Option A, 3.333. Option B, 3. Option C, 1. Option D, 4. The correct answer is B. The operator performs floor division. It divides the first number by the second and rounds down the result to the nearest whole integer. 10 divided by 3 is 3.333, and flooring it results in 3. Which double underscore method is used to define the official string representation of an object? Often used for debugging? Option A, __str__. Option B, underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Option C, underscore underscore reaper underscore underscore. Option D, underscore underscore doc underscore underscore. The correct answer is C. While both underscore underscore str underscore underscore and underscore underscore reaper underscore underscore provide string representations, underscore underscore reaper underscore underscore is intended to be unambiguous and is aimed at developers. Used during debugging. Ideally, reaper should look like the code used to create the object. Underscore underscore str underscore underscore is intended to be pretty or user-friendly for the end-user. What does a lambda function represent in Python? Option A, a function that can only be used inside a class. Option B, an anonymous, one-line function. Option C, a function that clears memory. Option D, a way to import external libraries. The correct answer is B. Lambda functions are small, anonymous functions defined with the lambda keyword. They can have any number of arguments but only one expression. They are frequently used as arguments to higher-order functions like filter, single quote, map, single quote, or sorted, single quote dot. Which module in Python provides tools for working with dates and times? Option A, time. Option B, date. Option C, datetime. Option D, calendar. The correct answer is C. While the time module exists, the datetime module is the standard and more comprehensive tool for manipulating dates, times, and time deltas, differences between dates, in an object-oriented way. What is the result of 1, 2, plus 3, 4? Option A, 4, 6. Option B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Option C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Option D, error. The correct answer is B. The plus operator, when used with lists, performs concatenation. It creates a new list containing all elements of the first list followed by all elements of the second list. It does not perform element-wise addition. That would require a library like NumPy. How do you remove duplicates from a list L efficiently? Option A, L, remove underscore duplicates. Option B, list, set, L. Option C, L, unique. Option D, X for X in L if X not in L. The correct answer is B. Converting a list to a set automatically removes all duplicate values because sets only store unique items. Converting the set back to a list gives you the original elements without duplicates. Note: this method does not necessarily preserve the original order of elements. According to PEP 8, what is the recommended naming convention for functions? Option A, Pascal case. Option B, camel case. Option C, snake underscore case. Option D, uppercase. The correct answer is C. PEP 8 is the official style guide for Python code. It recommends snake underscore case, all lowercase with underscores, for functions and variable names, and Pascal case, also known as cap words, for class names. How do you manually trigger an exception in Python? Option A, throw exception. Option B, raise exception. Option C, trigger exception. Option D, error exception. The correct answer is B. The raise statement is used to force a specific exception to occur. You can use it to signal that an error condition has been met in your logic. This is similar to throw in Java or C#. What does enumerate do when used in a loop? Option A, it counts the number of items in a list. Option B, it returns both the index and the value of items in an iterable. Option C, it sorts the list while iterating. Option D, it skips every second element. The correct answer is B. Enumerate adds a counter to an iterable and returns it as an enumerate object. This allows you to loop through a list and keep track of the index of the current item simultaneously, which is much cleaner than using range, len, list, single quote dot. What is the purpose of type hints in Python, e.g., def func, x, int, to str smiley face? Option A, to make Python a statically typed language. Option B, to improve code readability and allow tools to catch potential type errors. Option C, to speed up code execution. Option D, to prevent the code from running if types are wrong. The correct answer is B. Type hints do not change how Python runs. It remains dynamically typed. However, they make the code much easier to read and allow IDEs and static analysis tools, like MyPy, to flag potential bugs before the code is even executed. Which method is used to merge two dictionaries in Python 3.9+ using a single operator? Option A, plus. Option B, and. Option C. Option D, caret. The correct answer is C. Introduced in Python 3.9, the union operator can be used to merge two dictionaries. A new dictionary is created with the keys and values of both. If there are overlapping keys, the value from the right-hand dictionary takes precedence. That wraps up our 30-question Python coding challenge. How many did you get right? Let us know your score in the comments section. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow developers. For the complete 100+ question bank, click the Udemy link below. For the full 100+ Python coding practice test with complete certification prep, check the link in the description below.